Welcome all, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen and I am a 33-year-old cash budgeter. I have been budgeting since 2022, but I have been here on YouTube since 2025. Consistently and inconsistently, I've been trying to keep track of my budget and also now my fiance's budget. And so today we're going to be doing two cash stuffings in one. Since we've been busy, it is the month of June, which means it is the month of our engagement party. And so we have been busy and I have been trying to be a DIY bride, and so I've been busy trying to make everything for this engagement party, and I have just not had the time to film because I want to get the perfect lighting and the perfect time, and so I'm just squeezing it in today and hoping for the best. And so if it's all over the place, just know I am trying. So we are doing two. So we are doing my fiance's magic month. So he did get paid May 29th, Friday, and then I got paid the following week, June 5th. And so we are going to be doing both. So he is stuffing a total of $12.45, and it should all be here in good denominations. I tried to move some things around because, as you can see, we are clearly late. I think today is June 8th, and so I'm super delayed. So we are doing $12.45. And it should all be here. I'll keep this to the side, which is all here. I know these denominations are correct, but these are probably not. So I'll make change along the way. And so I am cash stuffing, I believe, a total of 1,521. And I am a registered nurse. And so this is an overtime check as well as a holiday check, and so it's a lot more than usual. So that's this. Should have organized this all beforehand. Okay, so I am clearly not ready for this. So we are going to, I don't think I'm going to show you my wallet, only because I'm a little behind and confused, and I have some paying to do to my credit card since I know we've eaten out and all the good stuff. So this work treat was for last week, and so it's going to stay in here till I make sure I didn't actually spend it, because recently I've been having to buy my Coke Zeros, but my work treat is getting its usual 40. And that's 20 for 1 week and 20 for the next. And so that's going to be in here. So now we have 20, 40, and 60. And again, I have to do some unstuffing, so this won't all be here later. Eat out is going to be getting a total of 60. So eat out was, I think 30 was for this week, and then 30 is for next week. But again, the same thing. I don't know where I'm at. So we'll do 30 and 30. 20, 40, and 60. And if I do have anything to pay myself back for, it's going to come out of here. Gas, this is my gas, and my gas is getting 60. So now in here we have 20, 40, 60, 80. Groceries is going to be getting 200 from my fiance and then 250 from me. So that's, let me just make sure, 450. I just want to make sure I get it right. 200 and then 50s here. So 250. So now in grocery, which I know 200 has to be paid back to our credit card, and then the other 250, I am more than likely going to be using it all today because I do have to make a Costco run. And so we have 100, 200, 300, 400, and 50. So 450 in here. Household will be getting 20 plus 15. So we have 20 and then 15 we need. So now we have 20, 40, 55, 6, and 7. So 57. I think, okay, if I need to make change, I'll come back. Miscellaneous is getting $20. And I don't have change, so I'm going to just put a 20, but usually it's 10 for 1 week and 10 for the next, but I'll make change later. Buffer, we are going to be putting $10. We were going to be putting 20, but my daughter already used some of it since there was a fair for one of the schools and she wanted to go more than once, which caused us to overspend, and so that's why we only have 10 in there. And now we can go to my bills. These are my bills. So water bill is a quarterly bill and we are giving it 25, but I am going to make the change. So 25 plus 25 is 50. So now we have 100 in here. And it's quarterly, so I just save $25 every paycheck, every 2 weeks, to ensure by the time the bill comes in, if my sister doesn't have enough to cover what the bill is, then I give her this difference. And I'm more than certain this is going to be used for water since it is the summertime and we use more water during the summer because of a pool. And so that's probably going to go. AJ's copay is going to be getting 25. And that is all that it has. My copay is going to be getting 50. And I believe that is it for this binder. Next, we'll go into my pets and holiday binder. This is my pet section here. And so my pets together are getting a total of 50, which I'm gonna need change for. So I think this one has a 10. So 20, 40, 60 minus 10 is 50. So we'll give my cat the 20. His food's roughly 40, and then my dog's food is roughly 90. So we have now 20, 40, 60, 80 is now in his food. My dog's vet fund is going to be getting $10, so we'll make change. 10 plus 10 is 20, so now in here we have 25. Oh, just kidding, we have 26. 25, 26, 27, so 27 in here. His deductible is going to be getting 5, and I do have insurance for him, and I have an annual deductible, I believe, of $250, and I have to pay that after July. So now we have 100, 20, 30, 35, and 40. So I'll make the change here. Okay, so 140 still in deductibles. I really need to bulk this up. My cat's emergency is fully funded at 500. He does not have insurance. Pretty litter this time is getting 15, and this one's also quarterly. We can do we'll do this. So now in here we have 20, 40, 60, and 70, and I think it's 78. So I might be ahead on this. Holidays section, we're gonna finally finish off the summer savings challenge, which is just going to end up going to the pool that we have to open. So $8. So we have change. We do. So we'll do 8, 9, 10. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh yeah, 10. So 8, 9, 10, and 20. We'll give it a 20. So now in here we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So let's make, actually no, we can keep this for now. And if we need the change later, we will make the change later. So now in seasonal summer savings, this saved us $50, and it's gonna go into our pool fund. So we'll just leave it in here for now. And lastly is our Christmas fund, we are going to be putting $10. So now here we have 50, 70, and 80 in Christmas. Okay, so that is it for this binder. We just have one in this binder here. This is our sinking funds and my fiance section, but he is not stuffing anything in his section. I am just stuffing something in Easy Pass. So we're adding $5. So now we have 10, which I think I need more 5s than 10. So we'll put the 10 here, and that is it. Just kidding. We are stuffing his Easy Pass. So he is going to be putting 15 into his. So we'll take the change, and then we have 25. So 10 plus 15, 25 in his Easy Pass. So that is it for this binder now. So next up we are doing my daughters and family binder. And so for her, we're skipping this now because again, she used money, so I had to pull from here. What I was gonna originally put in there, I'm not gonna do it anymore. She also used her spending money, which is not happening anymore. And then back to school, we are gonna be adding 5. So we can't do much here. And we can do this one right there. So now in back to school, we have 100, 200, 10, 15, and 16. So 216, and our goal is 300. So that is it for this. Now we can go into our family fun section. So I am putting 50 into family fun. And that is all that it has. I'm all over the place, sorry for the cuts. But family fun got 50. Date night was supposed to get 50 from my fiance and then 50 from me. But I had to pull one of the 50s to complete the cash that I need from here. And so that's why we're only going to put 150. Either way, this is coming out because we did spend it. Outings is going to be getting 17. 10, 15, 16, 17. We'll just leave the change for now. Oops. Okay, so now in here we have 50, 60, 75, 76, and 77. So 77 in outings. And next we have this envelope in the back, which is a blank cow print envelope, which is going to be money we are going to be giving to my grandma since she has been helping us a lot while she's been here. And we want to make sure she knows that, you know, we appreciate her time and her efforts that she's doing. And so we're putting 50 from my fiance and then 50 from me. So that is a total of 100. And so now in here we have 150. And that is it for this binder. Oops. Next is my binder and my savings challenge binder. In here, we are going to be giving me a total of 120, which we'll do 50s. Okay. So now in here we have 50, 100, 20, and 40. So 140. And we are saving for my nails for the engagement party, a pedicure, a wax, the whole shebang. I'm also getting a facial, and so I have to make sure I fund that as well. Now we can jump into our savings challenge. I'm not putting in anything in this one yet because I don't know if the $20 that were left in my binder are good for me to put in here if I need them to pay something back. If they're good, then I'll put them in here. Otherwise, it won't go in there. This is our monthly challenge. We are going to be putting 20. None of these add up to 20. We'll just circle, we'll just color these two in, and then we'll just put the 20. And next week we'll put the other 20. So the total's 40. And then our stitch savings challenge is all gonna be getting 25. 25. And now I'm thinking, I don't think I need change anymore. So I won't be making more change. We have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, and 200. So we are almost done with this. This saves us 315. So now we have 200 in there. And then we have our 100 envelope savings challenge, which is for our destination wedding we're having in October. And so we are going to be adding 300 from my fiance. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to be adding also 300. 1, 2, and 3. So now in our 100 envelope challenge, we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 6, 7, 8, 50, and 9. So 3,900. We are so close to 4,000 and we're almost done with it. And our goal is to do this twice before the wedding. Whoops, I colored in one extra. It's okay. That's okay. We have 3,900 in here. Next time I just have to remember not to color in one of the spots. And so that is it for this binder. And lastly, we have our wedding binder, which is here. So we are having our engagement party in June and then our destination wedding in the fall. And so we are planning something nice for our family here since they are not being included for the destination wedding. And so we are making sure that our engagement party here in June is going to be essentially a mini wedding. And if any of my cousins are actually watching my videos, like I know my sister does, but she's already in on the surprise. But any of my cousins, then if they're still watching and supporting, they deserve to know. So this is essentially like a second wedding that they're going to be surprised with. And so that's why I've been stressed and making all the DIYs and all the florals and everything that I can't necessarily have in our destination wedding. I'm having it here because why not, right? I'm only a bride once, and so, or that's the goal, to only be a bride once. And so why not go all out? And so in our, let's do our savings challenge first. So in our Hello Kitty, I moved over the groom budget and the bride budget. There were like $7 or $8 in each one. And I moved it over because my fiance took some of his budget and left it in his bank account for his outfit. So I don't have to cash stuff it. He's going to do that on his own. So I just took that change and added it to here. And so for this savings challenge, we are going to be adding 20. I'll do the shoes. I may have made too much change, but better to have than not to have, right? So we have 50, 70, 90, 95, and 100. Oh, 50, 70, 90, 95. Yeah, 100. So we're almost done with the savings challenge. And it originally was going to be for my proposal boxes for my sister and my grandma, but I did that already. I bought everything, and I think we're just going to have this kind of like a buffer and wait to see if we need any extra cash. I'm going to keep it in here as a buffer, basically. So we're almost done. And then we can go to our bar menu challenge. And so we are finishing this one too. My fiance was like, just finish this already so we can count it into our total amount. And so $75 is going into here. And we'll do it in change. So we'll do 20, 40, 60, 70, and then 5. So now in here we have 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So 295, and that's exactly what I put. So now we are completed 100% with this challenge. We are all done. And this is just going to be added into our total amount that we are going to be having. So we have 295 in here. And now we are adding, my fiance is adding 505, which all of it is going to be changed at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 81, that's 5, and then 05. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5. Okay, so 505. And then I'm going to be adding 200. So the rest of this should also be 200. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Oh, I guess not. So we'll figure that out in a second. But now we are at 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 5. 1,605 is what we have in here, which is perfect because we need this mostly for our vendors. And so we paid off the cake already, so that's gone. We have a DJ, which is my cousin's husband, and he's charging us $922. I already gave him a deposit of $300, so now we just owe him $622. And my cousin's doing the photography, and he's charging us $750. So we have $622, $750, and $175. We have $1,547. So for cash requirements for vendors, we are basically done. We just have to keep saving for our Costco run. So we still have to save in cash because Costco obviously doesn't take credit cards for our Costco run. So that's what that's for. So that's also what we need is an additional amount for Costco, which I'm hopeful that from here till our actual engagement party, we're going to have the funds. And then, and then we have our savings challenge too. So we are on the right track. So we are over right now from the 1547, and I'm thinking I might use the envelopes to separate the money off camera, and then when the day comes I can put everybody's fund into an envelope and direct it into who gets what, basically. So we are all set here. This is gonna super thick, but I'll do condensing and stuff off camera to ensure I don't break. Well, if it breaks, it'll be done, right? Because that would be the last of our envelope for that one. And so I think I know where some of this money goes. My sister is also incorporating into our grocery fund. And so she gave us $50. So 20, 30, 40, and 50. This is definitely going to Costco, this bill. 20, 30. Oh, I'm just kidding. It's not. 20, 30, 35, 40, and this should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. $2 left over. Okay. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So 50 is what my sister gave for groceries, and that is it for this cash stuffing. So if you guys stayed this far, thank you so much. I hope it wasn't all over the place. I really wished I could have given you 2 videos, but I had to do what I can and just do one, and so this is what it is. We are super busy and trying to get this engagement party ready, and so this is what I could do, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.